My name is Brian Lysy. I own Kleen Whips Auto Detailing in Harford County, Maryland. The town is Bel Air, Maryland.
Would you mind kind of talking to people about what your review of that was? How was the process in the beginning for you?
Onboarding was super easy. I had a quick, it was like 15, 20-minute call with you. You explained everything pretty thoroughly. And as soon as I was ready to go, one click of a button and an email, and got things kicked off. All your staff was super nice, super helpful, super knowledgeable, super on the ball, told me the steps that they were taking, what's going on, and then sent me the links for first edit, second edit, and then launch.
Yeah, and I think you got in super quick too, because you were really thorough on the form. We didn't really have any questions. You were super quick on photos and logos. And then typically, if I remember correctly, it's usually 10 to 12 days for the first review. So there's a queue and then there's a launch window. Would you mind kind of talking to people about where your website presence was before and kind of where's your website presence is now? And for everybody who's watching at home, you've kind of only had, I believe you only had a website, you're kind of coming up on 45, 60 days. I think you're right in that window at this point, right?
So for you guys building it, I'm at about a month and a half with it. Previously, I tried to do like everyone else does, save a couple dollars and do my own website. Mm-hmm. I ended up on page 4 of Google. And then we had the launch of my site, and I would say 2 to 3 weeks after launch, I was on the bottom of page 1. As of this morning, I'm either spot 2 or 3 on page 1.
Nice.
And that's just basic web build.
From your old website compared to your new website, what would you get in terms of leads from your old website? And then let's say compared to this past month. Average
probably, a handful of these a month, maybe a little bit more, but definitely less than 10. Definitely less than 10 a month, I would say.
Okay.
Since the launch of the site, I probably average 1 or 2 a day. Some days, there's a little bit of span there, that's a break, but average of like 1 or 2 a day.
Yeah, I think that kind of speaks to the design process too, is that one, you got a big lift in your presence alone. And then the website's always asking, are you ready to book? Are you ready to make a call?
Right. It's very clickbaity. I mean, that's what a lot of people, it's very click, 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 click. Even when I was reviewing it, I was like, man, there's a lot of stuff to click. And I just kept clicking. I would say it's definitely more of the ready to book as opposed to, explain to me. I would say I get substantially more people that click, I reviewed pricing and I'm ready to book.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the little button on the form.
Even though it's a mid-sized car and a price increase, it's like, okay, whatever. When's your next available?
Right. Yeah, they come in prepped and they're already ready to set.
Right. All the information's there. I don't have to explain anything.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's great to hear. We always love seeing people move the ball on their business. That's the whole goal. So awesome to hear. Yeah, if you kind of had any parting words or anything as a final review of us, what would you say about your experience with Detailers Roadmap?
I sent an email to get information and you were like, let's jump on a call and I'll explain everything to you. To launch and then post-launch, everything has been top-notch. You guys have been super responsive, super knowledgeable. I have nothing but good things to say. And if someone is watching this and they are hesitant because they think it's expensive, it's not expensive. Take your business to the next level. Just pay the money, and it'll be well worth your return after you do it. So just do it and don't look back.